There is a rare video floating on Twitter showing apparently a Tesla Model 3 driving away from soaking tidal wave while ICE cars, gas cars, are kind of dead in the water. Our friend Ray says that shares this video saying, caught on surveillance camera on September 20th in Hangzhou in China, a Tesla Model 3 gets completely soaked as a result of unexpected powerful tidal wave. Yet it seems unscathed and able to drive away, leaving other ICE cars behind. This could be a great promotion video for Tesla. Indeed it can be. Let's take a look at that little bit in more details, friends. Welcome back, everyone. This is Armen Harayan from TorqueNews.com. If you are here first time, please subscribe to our channel for daily Tesla news and ring the bell so you don't miss my next Tesla story. So as you're seeing this video, it looks like a Model 3, although I read on Twitter that some people are saying this looks more like a Tesla Model S. So please tell me in the comments if you think this is a Model 3 or Model S. Ray for Tesla, whom I respect very much, says it's a Model 3 caught on surveillance camera on September 20th in Hangzhou in China, gets completely soaked as a result of unexpected powerful tidal wave. Now let's talk about those waves. Let me explain what they are. They are very popular on Quantang River. If you look in Wikipedia, it says the tidal bore. The river and Hangzhou Bay are known for the world's largest tidal bore. Now, what is tidal bore? Tidal bore, often simply given as bore in context, is a tidal phenomenon in which the leading edge of the incoming tide forms a wave or waves of water that travels up a river or narrow bay against the directions of the river or bay's current. Bores occur in relatively few locations worldwide, usually in areas with a large tidal range, typically more than 6 meters, which is 20 foot, between high and low tide, and where incoming tides are funneled into a shallow, narrowing river or lake via a broad bay. The funnel-like shape not only increases the tidal range, but it can also decrease the duration of the flood tide down to a point where the flood appears as a sudden increase in the water level. So regarding the Quantang River, the oldest known tide table from AD 1056 is for the Quantang River and may have aided ancient travelers wishing to see the famous tidal bore. The tide rushing into the river mouth from the bay causes a bore which can reach up to 9 meters, which is 30 foot in height, and travel at up to 40 kilometers per hour. That's 25 miles per hour. Known locally in China as the Silver or Black Dragon, the wave sweeps past Hangzhou River, menacing shipping and harbor. For example, in August 2013, the tidal bore turned out stronger than expected due to Typhoon Trami, reaching more than twice its usual height as it broke on the flood barrier, sweeping it and injuring numerous speculations. So if you look at this video, you will see that the Tesla, I think one of the reasons that Tesla is staying intact and continues driving, partly maybe because of also its wave. We know that electric cars are heavy due to batteries, and in fact because of this heaviness sometimes they cause some pollution because they are heavy. It takes more force to move them on the streets, and they call street pollution, not like in terms of gas pollution. But it's heavy and it has a benefit. You can see it stays intact. And if you look at the video, the bus, there are two buses looks like in the video, one in the front right corner and one in the left right corner. Those buses, because they're heavy, they stay intact also. And but the average gas cars, like an average Tesla Model 3 or Model S, should be about 2 tons, like 2,000 kilograms, whereas the average gas cars, small cars that you see in this video, are between 1,400 kilograms to 1,700 kilograms. So you see that the weight is obviously benefiting Tesla here. I'm looking at the discussion in Reddit in the Tesla Motors, and some people are raising some very interesting comments. Let me read some of them. One person named Yeager 2017 is writing saying, "So answer me this. All other cars stalled out due to intaking water into the air intake or whatnot, and obviously the Tesla doesn't have an air intake to a firing engine. So are they waterproofs? Are Teslas waterproofs? How is their electricness cooled if not by air intake? Hubby wants a Tesla so bad, so I'm trying to learn all I can." Lol. And then Robbie Dickinson answers saying the high voltage systems are all waterproofed and the sealed, etc. The cooling is by a sealed liquid loop, pumps, HVAC, fans, and etc. The 12-volt system, etc., is waterproofed as any other car. Prolonged drenching or submerging can cause issues with all this, especially if it gets into the serious electronics like in the cabin. Another person named Kisiovian writes there in Reddit, Twitter, Tesla saying, Tesla Reddit saying, "I wouldn't read much into this. The Tesla was least hit from the cars in this video. You are right. The other cars likely stalled out, and worse, may have hydro-locked and damaged their engines. Water is incompressible. So if it enters the cylinder in large enough volume, not much, the pistons will slam into the water and lock. This is usually enough force to bend rods and cause internal damage. The electronics on an electric vehicle are very well waterproofed. You don't have to worry about water. Battery is completely sealed and it's liquid cooled, so there are no air passages required to the battery. There is a radiator somewhere to expel the heat, but that can get wet without issue." Another person named Candelent13 says, "Teslas are awesome. My husband got me one as a surprise and I was mad that he spent the money. By day 2, I was hooked and I never want to drive another make of another car. I will admit he was right just this once." And another person named Pixel Planet 5 says, "It's very unlikely that many of these cars are hydro-locked. They probably stalled and are stuck because they got pushed together. The Tesla was lucky the bus blocked the way for it." I think could be. What do you think about this one? Let me know, friends, in the comment section below. Another person named Tubulbury says, "The air intake on the ICE car is indeed for the air part of fuel air combustion. It's not part of cooling system. When the ICE car takes water in there, it's quite likely water will get into at least one cylinder. Water cannot be compressed to anywhere near the same degree as air, so this can cause mechanical damage to the engine, often catastrophic failure. ICE vehicles have a radiator for cooling the engine, but this can be exposed to water. It's often in the rain pathway anyway when driving. Teslas still have a radiator to cool the electric drive system, but just like ICE, there is no problem if that gets wet. The biggest hazard to a Tesla is going to be standing water, as the control modules, wiring, connectors, etc. are not fully water resistant. This may lead to short circuit, corrosion, and electric failure, but it's unlikely to occur from just splashing water, and this seems to be fresh water, just splashing water, provided the vehicle is driven away quickly and allowed to displace all the water. And another person named Malawi_no says, I doubt they are stalled, but rather stay in place because they were just in an accident involving others and cannot just run off. I don't know, we'll see. One of them drove a couple of meters, as you can see in the video, to give another car a more room. So let's see, but this is a very interesting video, as our friend Ray says that this could be a great promotional video for Tesla. And if you remember, a while back ago, Elon Musk said that while he didn't recommend it, he said Tesla cars may be able to float on the water on a short period of time. So yet another advantage for Tesla. It's high weight, it's the way it's is wired, and the way it's hydro-locked. And so let me know what your thoughts are, what your take is on this video, friends. In the meantime, this is Armin Harian from torquenews.com. Please subscribe to our channel, ring the bell, and I'll see you in our next report. Have a great day. God bless you.